Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The WWE Hall of Fame 2025 was headlined by Triple H. The game was one of many legends inducted into the Hall. Recently, he discussed the ceremony and confirmed some long-awaited news regarding the same. Following WrestleMania 41, the cerebral assassin appeared on the post-show to answer questions and address the results of Night 2. Here, he was asked a question by Sportskeeda Wrestling's own Bill Apter regarding the potential for Chyna to enter the WWE Hall of Fame. Chyna, whose real name is Joan Marie Laura, is an icon in the pro wrestling business. An inspiration to many of the women in the sport today, her Hall of Fame induction is something the WWE Universe has been demanding for quite some time. Addressing this, Triple H made it crystal clear that it will happen sometime in the future. While he is not sure about next year, he believes that there are plenty of names who deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, and Chyna is one of them. He further added that while Chyna has already been enshrined as a member of DX, she will also be there by herself one day, and that it is just about waiting for the right moment. Chyna unfortunately passed away in 2016 at the age of 46. Since then, fans have been calling for her to be posthumously inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now it looks like it is on the cards. Nithin is a pro wrestling writer who covers WWE news stories at Sportskeeda. He holds an MBA degree and has 40 years of content writing experience working for the likes of the Sports Rush and Give Me Sport. His association with SK goes way back, as he wrote for the pro wrestling division earlier too, and interned with the team while pursuing his undergraduate degree. Nithin's writing style is inspired by the storytelling abilities of Japanese mangakas Eiichiro Oda, Masashi Kishimoto, and English authors like George R.R. Martin and J.R.R. Tolkien. He strives to keep his reports accurate and relevant by keeping up to date with the pro wrestling world and catering to reader preferences. He is a huge fan of Seth Rollins' workhorse mentality and Sami Zayn's never say die spirit. He says that if he could go back to the Attitude Era, he would love to manage Kurt Angle and bring out his wrestling machine character much earlier in his career. In his free time, Nithin watches, reads, and makes videos about sports on his YouTube channel, The Daily Raid. He also enjoys gaming, watching anime, and reading manga. Las Vegas, Nevada, in a moment that sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, Paul Triple H Levesque took center stage following WrestleMania 41 and confirmed what fans have been anticipating for years: the long-overdue induction of the legendary faction Evolution into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026. The announcement came during the WrestleMania 41 post-show press conference at Allegiant Stadium, where the atmosphere was still buzzing from a night of unforgettable matches, including Cody Rhodes finally capturing the undisputed WWE Championship in a cinematic war against Roman Reigns, and Rhea Ripley retaining her Women's World Championship in a hard-hitting match against Jade Cargill. Triple H, now the Chief Content Officer and the face of WWE's creative direction, stepped up to the podium with a calm confidence only he could deliver. After fielding questions about WrestleMania's success and teasing the WWE draft, he paused, smiled, and said, "You know, there's something we've been waiting on for a long time. And I think now is the perfect time to make it official." He looked around the room, a twinkle in his eye. In 2026, for the first time ever, the entire Evolution faction, myself, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, and Batista, will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame together. The announcement sparked an eruption on social media and backstage, with legends and current superstars alike expressing admiration for the group that defined an era. Evolution was more than a stable, it was a dynasty in motion, a bridge connecting wrestling's golden past with its bright future. Formed in 2003, the group quickly rose to dominance on WWE's Raw brand, with Ric Flair representing the past, Triple H embodying the present, and a young Randy Orton and Batista representing the future. Together, they created some of the most compelling and ruthless storylines of the Ruthless Aggression era. Their iconic entrance, draped in suits and championship gold while lying in the sand, blasted through arenas, remains etched in the memory of wrestling fans. They were villains with style, brutes with brains, the perfect mix of power, presence, and pedigree. It's not just about the championships we held, Triple H said. It's about the legacy we built. Evolution showed the world that wrestling is generational and that greatness is something you pass on. While individual members of Evolution have already been inducted into the Hall of Fame, Ric Flair, twice, Triple H, 2021, Batista, initially announced for 2020 but postponed, and Randy Orton still active, the full faction never received collective recognition. Fans have long speculated that politics, scheduling conflicts, and personal journeys were part of the delay. Now, with Batista's return to the WWE fold in recent months, culminating in his surprise appearance at WrestleMania 41, where he laid out Austin Theory and teased one last match, the timing feels perfect. In a video shared to WWE's social platforms shortly after Triple H's announcement, Batista addressed the news with his signature intensity. "We were more than a faction. We were a force. And now it's time to take our place in history together." Ric Flair, ever the showman, chimed in via X, formerly Twitter. "Evolution changed the game, and I can't wait to walk that stage one more time with my brothers. #of 2026. But perhaps the most touching response came from Randy Orton, who made his in-ring return at WrestleMania 41 after nearly 2 years of battling serious back injuries. Visibly emotional during an interview with Kathy Kelly, Orton said, "I owe everything to Evolution. They taught me how to be a professional, how to be a champion, how to carry myself. I wouldn't be here without them. This induction means everything." The Hall of Fame ceremony in 2026 is already shaping up to be one of the most star-studded in WWE history, with Evolution's induction likely serving as the headliner. Rumors are swirling that the ceremony will be held in Atlanta, Georgia, home to wrestling royalty and a symbolic location for Ric Flair's legacy. Triple H's announcement also marks a reflective moment for the future of WWE. With Vince McMahon officially retired and creative control firmly in Hunter's hands, the WWE product has entered a renaissance era. WrestleMania 41 showcased not only marquee names but rising stars like Bron Breakker, Tiffany Stratton, and Carmelo Hayes stepping up in main event roles. You look at Evolution and what it represented, and you see it today in the locker room, Triple H noted. These young talents are writing their own stories, but the DNA of Evolution, of elevating the next generation, it's still alive. When asked if the Evolution induction was a sign that the group might reunite on screen one final time, Triple H grinned. WrestleMania season has a way of making magic happen, never say never. From their ruthless domination of Raw in the early 2000s to their emotional reunion in 2014 and beyond, Evolution has been more than just a stable. They were a statement. And now, as they prepare to don the Hall of Fame rings as a unit, their legacy is cemented forever. As fans around the world reflect on the impact of this powerhouse faction, one thing is clear: Evolution wasn't just a name.